Hi, I'm Terry Brock, reporting for Business Journals. Today, you want to get a competitive advantage in business whatever way you can, and a way you can do it that not everybody's going to think about is with some good quality headsets. I just got these that they sent over to me from Plantronics. This is the new Voyager Focus UC. Voyager Focus UC, and that UC stands for Universal Communication, which means it's been tested to work with lots of other systems so that you can use this on your PC, be able to communicate with Skype and Microsoft products, etc., and Cisco and others as well. And so this is a great little system that I have been impressed with. It gives me the ability to listen and give me the competitive advantage of listening to podcasts so that I can learn and gain information. And because it's so comfortable, it really works. Now, what do I mean by comfortable? Look at this. These headphones right here are nice soft pad, and when you put them on, they really feel good. These things are cushioned. You can use them all day. And matter of fact, look what they did also. Some genius put this together, and I mean that in a real positive sense. They were a genius, because this right here gives you the stability, but it also gives you the comfort. It's one thing to make it stable so that it's bolted to your head and you can't get rid of it. You know what that's like. Some are often like that. But with these, it's different. These comfortably set here. So I go for hours and hours with them on the head, and you kind of forget that they're on there, which is really nice. But here's another thing I did with these. I gave them the treadmill test. I put it on there, cranked the treadmill up to an 11, not for very long, but for a little bit. And I was on there really going after it. I mean, sweating profusely. These things stayed on comfortably, and the sound kept coming through brilliantly. Really good quality sound, and that's on these Focus headsets that they have. Really, really good also, I found, in being able to listen to audio from not only podcasts but to radio, as well as others on my smartphone. I've got a smartphone here, and working with my iPhone 6 Plus, it worked very, very nicely. And I understand it works with Android as well as iOS, but then it also will work on your computer. I have a MacBook Pro. It will also work on Windows machines and be able to do it. What you do is you take this little device that comes with it, a little USB attachment, and this is a little Bluetooth device. So when you plug this in, it recognizes the computer, and then you can listen to the sounds on your computer through here. I've used it for recording audio. I've used it for making phone calls over Skype. I've used it for listening to YouTube videos. I like listening to classical music, so I'll crank some up on YouTube, some really good quality music, and it's like you sit back there just kind of bathed in your own world. It's really nice, your own little shell. So it's a great little tool to have for relaxing, great for getting work done, communicating with people in business. And it's very good for getting a lot of other work done in many areas. One of the things they have on here I particularly like is called the ANC. That's this little device right there. You'll see ANC, and when you throw that switch, just push it over, it activates the active noise cancellation. And what that means is it kicks in, and in this microphone, you don't see it here, but they have three, not one, but three microphones, so that it's listening to your voice, but it's also listening to what's going on around you and cancels it out. Now, I'm not an audio engineer, but I understand they have little waveforms like this. Well, what happens is somehow these geniuses that put it together really know audio, and when it would go like that, they made it go in the other direction, just the opposite. So it cancels out what's there. What that means to you is when you make a phone call, say in a busy office, or you're in an environment where there's some untoward noise going on, we're not going to go into what that could be. There's all kinds of noise there. What you get a chance to have is a quality conversation. Because when you're in business, you want the communication to work. You want the sound to go through. You want to be able to hear the other party. You want them to hear you clearly. And this helps to enhance that experience. By using this device, I've been using it now for about a week, and have found it to work really, really well in a variety of different situations. And so it's a marvelous little tool. The retail price on there is $299.95, not quite $300. And you're able to get the use out of this to get the job done in business and to be able to do what you need to do. And then when it comes time to relax a little bit, which we need to do, we get better in business when we can do that, sit back and just bathe yourself in delicious, lovely music of your choice, whatever it might be, coming either from your computer or from your smartphone. I'd recommend looking into it. It's the Plantronics Focus Voyager, or Voyager Focus, I think they call it, with the UC. And remember, the UC stands for Universal Communication. I like it. I think it's good, and I recommend you look into it. One other thing I was going to mention, they have a 150-foot Bluetooth range. That means you can have your smartphone here, wander 150 feet away from it, and it's still going to work fine. I've tried that, and it does work well. It doesn't work real well when you go beyond that. I tried that. And it doesn't work real well when you go through all those concrete walls and stuff, but then that's Bluetooth. It just doesn't work. But when you're right there, it's convenient that you've got hands-free operation to do what you need to do when you need to do it. I'm Terry Brock. Thanks for joining me today.